Week 2 of the NFL season is here, and we react to every single play of the Ravens and Browns Week 2 showdown. All that and more coming up on this watch along on Locked On Ravens.
You are Locked On Ravens, your daily Baltimore Ravens podcast. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Hello. Welcome in to another edition of Locked On Ravens, your daily Baltimore Ravens podcast. I'm your host, Kevin Oestreicher, Ravens Wire, here with you on the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day. Thanks so much for being here, making Locked On Ravens a part of your day, your first listen each and every single day, free and available all podcasting platforms, including video form on YouTube, audio form, wherever you get your podcast 5 days a week, plus more here on Locked On Ravens. We got a doozy today. It's our second regular season watch along. For the Baltimore Ravens, they need to pick up a win. So we're going to be reacting to each and every single play. And honestly, just hoping that the Ravens can win in the fourth quarter, right? I think that's the big thing. We see Joe Flacco on the screen right now. That's one of the big storylines of the game. Lamar Jackson versus Joe Flacco. Joe returning to Baltimore for the first time since he got traded in 2018. And man, it's always you always get those little nerves before the game, right? You're like, man, look, you see it's cutting off my shoulder right now. I got to just adjust my mic a little bit as we figure out the green screen here. But man, I can't put into words how important this game is. Tyler Loop with the kickoff, and here we go. It's going to be it's a little squibber. Browns pick it up. Hey, look, they didn't allow a big return this time. Down to about the 23-yard line. Joe Flacco comes out on the field. Ravens are going to get the ball to start the second half, which, in my opinion, is always the way to go. Appreciate, again, everybody for being here. I know, look, for these home games, look, you see the crowd, the energy out there at M&T. I'm jealous. But I'm excited to be here doing this watch along. Big injury for the Browns. Jack Conklin not playing in this game. So it's going to be Cornelius Lucas out on the right side for Baltimore. We see Rasheen Ali already getting helped off the field as the Browns get ready to snap the ball here for their first play of the game. Hopefully everything's good with Ali. Storyline for the defense, Jair Alexander inactive for this game. Snap to Joe. Joe steps back, throws. David Njoku is a catch. Chidobe Awuzie almost jumped that pass. Going to be second and medium here for the Browns. Whew. All right. Man, and I see people talking about the Shedeur news. I know, for those that don't know, Shedeur Sanders turned down the opportunity to be drafted by the Ravens. The Ravens are going to take him, and they did not. We'll talk about that as the show goes on and over the course of the week for sure. 2nd and 4 for the Browns. Joe gets the pass. That Harold Fannin tight end duo. We talked about that. First down for the Browns. Talked about that all week on Locked On Ravens. Might not be Jerry Jeudy and Cedric Tillman that end up being the problem. Could be the tight end duo of Harold Fannin and David Njoku. So, look, not a great start for the defense again. You don't like that. 2 plays, 2 tight end completions. Quinshon Judkins, the Browns rookie running back, is active for this game. He's going to get the handoff here, and Roquan Smith welcomes him to the NFL. Good play by Roquan. They needed that one. Ravens need Roquan to step up in a big way in this game. Big way. And that's what happened. Look, that's good plays there. Why? Because it puts the Browns back in 2nd and long, forces them to air the ball out, and the Ravens can kind of just pin their ears back here from a pass rush department against a weaker Browns offensive line. This is exactly the game plan for the Ravens. Get the Browns in 2nd and long, 3rd and long, force Joe to air the ball out. Exactly what you need. 2nd and 12 for the Browns. Joe air the ball out. Blitz. Going to be a screen pass. Hamilton with the play. Let's go. It's going to be 3rd and 15. This drive looks lost for the Browns now unless they pick up a big 3rd down conversion. Hamilton sniffed out that screen. Ethan Postich just couldn't get out to Hamilton in time. There's a lot of green grass. Hamilton save. And it looks like they're talking to the Browns running back there. I think Dylan Sampson. Look like a false start. Yep, and it will be. And it will be. Wow, what's going to be 3rd and 20 for the Browns right now? Man. Dwan Jones with a false start there for Cleveland. Energy, atmosphere, 3rd and 20. This should just be a draw. They should not try to do anything crazy here. I mean, it's Joe. We can throw the ball deep, but I think at this point, you just run a draw and call it a day. Ravens are in very deep coverage. Yep, they're going to throw the ball. All right. Yep, just going to be a little screen. Jerome Ford gets it. Going to pick up some yardage back here. Gets a decent chunk of it, but will be nowhere close to the first down. And the Browns will punt. Nice first defensive stand after a little rocky start there. Little rocky start, but it's all right. It's all right. 4th and 8. Special teams. Hopefully, LeJounte can get a big return here, flip the field a little bit, get the offense out to a good start with field position. Here we go. Snap. Punt. LeJounte will have room to. Okay. I don't know if I'd call it a fair catch there. I thought he had room to run. He might have gotten a little antsy on that play. There was one guy that was coming up on him, but I don't know. I don't think he should have fair caught that ball. I'm not out there returning the punts, though. So what do I know? What do I know? Man. Well, again, appreciate everybody for being here. It's fun. It's exciting. Ravens get nice plays from Roquan Smith and Kyle Hamilton on their first defensive drive to stall out the Browns. I just love the atmosphere of M&T, too. I love the atmosphere of M&T Bank Stadium. Let's see if we can find that Kyle Hamilton play here, honestly. Kyle Hamilton, where is he at? Do we have it? Doesn't look like it's on film or on tape. Oh, well, really nice play. Really nice play. Yeah, so the Shedeur story, I see people talking about it. It's a doozy. I mean, look, I understand the premise, though, again, for those that don't know, and we'll talk about it again throughout the week here on the show, but Shedeur Sanders turned down the opportunity to be drafted by the Ravens. The Ravens wanted to take him at pick number 141, and Shedeur Sanders apparently got word back to the Ravens that, no, I don't want to be drafted by you, because he essentially didn't want to back up Lamar Jackson, didn't want to be in an opportunity where he probably wouldn't have had an opportunity to start. But, this is Lamar's team. Shedeur's not starting over Lamar. And Alex Smith kind of said, you're in the 5th round. At that point, you just kind of got to get what you get, essentially. And I agree with both points. Like, I don't think Shedeur is necessarily wrong for wanting an opportunity to at least have a better opportunity to start somewhere. But I don't think you can get super picky at that point. Like, yes, he was drafted by the Browns 3 picks later, and like it is what it is. But don't you also want to go to an organization? Like, the Ravens organization itself could help you. Look, Tyler Huntley didn't have a shot to start in Baltimore. He ended up getting a couple opportunities to start and compete for starting spots. So I guess if Shedeur wanted the immediate impact of being a starter, yeah. But I mean, look, I would have loved to go to an organization like the Ravens if I were him, that is known as first class, that is an organization that could help you develop, because sometimes it isn't necessarily about just starting opportunity, getting thrown into the fire. It's about learning behind an all-time great like Lamar Jackson. I think that would help you as a player. And look, the end game wouldn't be Baltimore for Shedeur, but I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on that. We'll talk about that again, though. Lamar in shotgun, first snap. Let's see some Grant Delp at stiff arm, shall we, Derrick Henry? First run, touchdown, Derrick Henry would be an absolute movie. What a message that would send. Zay Flowers in motion, hand off to Henry. All right, well, Browns on defense, Devin Bush and Myles Garrett combining, gain of 1 on the play there. Not exactly how my dream scenario ended up going there. But Ravens will have 2 more opportunities here to pick up a first down. I think working play action is going to be big in this game. Force the linebackers up. If you can, it's the game plan every game, for being honest. Establish the run early, and then you will force those linebackers up, and you can get a step on them if you're a tight end or a wide receiver. Justice Hill in the game, 2nd and 9. Keaton Mitchell, again, an inactive, a healthy scratch in this game. Hill gets the handoff. Going to be stuffed again. Look, Browns are a better defense, in my opinion, than the Bills. It's going to be a little tougher on the ground to be able to get stuff going. Not to say they can't, but just as a reminder, this Browns defense held the Bengals to 7 yards in the second half. 7 total yards in the second half. So. All right, 3rd and 7. Justice Hill again. Ravens stacking up on the outside with Mark Andrews in the slot. Motion over Tylan Wallace. Browns loading up on that right side. Send 4. Lamar with time to throw. Right over the middle for a first down. Tylan Wallace, just tripped up by Delpit, but it will be enough for a first down. Moving the chains. Little crosser across the middle of the field. Wallace is complaining about something. I don't know. Did he got knocked there? I don't know. Just a little. It's not a rub route, but good action there by Todd Monken to pick up the first down. Oh, yeah. And if there are any updates you have in other games, primetime, appreciate your 40-yard run for Josh Allen. Appreciate you for that. You can put them in the chat. We can talk about those as well. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. Quick screen pass to Zay. Zay with some room to run. Picks up about 6 yards. Going to put the Ravens in a good second down situation. And again, for what I talked about the Ravens' defensive keys of the game here, on the offense, it's the exact opposite, right? Get yourself in 2nd and manageable, 3rd and manageable. Don't let the Browns pin their ears back and rush Lamar. Make it so they keep guessing. 2nd and 4, you can run play action. You can run the ball with Derrick Henry. If everything goes south, you're still in a pretty 3rd and manageable here, but you open up your playbook in options like this, in situations like this. So 2nd and 3 for the Ravens here from their own 30-yard line, excuse me. Lamar hands the ball off to Derrick Henry. The Browns sniff that one out. It's going to be a major loss. They're actually giving him a pretty generous spot forward progress there. I think he lost a yard more than they're giving him, but it's going to be still 3rd and manageable, but you lost about 2 or 3 on that play. Is that Mason Graham? Yeah, Mason Graham just shoots past Roger Rosengarten. It's been an ugly start to the year for Rosengarten for the most part here. A couple of loud losses. Hopefully he can turn it up for the rest of this game. He's a talented player, but he's had some pretty loud losses there. All right, 3rd and 7. He lost 5, so not 2 or 3. It's 3rd and 7. A little less manageable, but still manageable. Lamar motioning Zay. Snap comes. Browns rush 5. Lamar going to air it out deep and incomplete. The Ravens are going to have 2 punts. That's how the drive stalls out, right? It's exactly what the Ravens should be doing on defense. What the Ravens can't afford on offense. All right, well, Jordan Stout, first punt of the day. That's going to bounce. Takes a nice little Ravens bounce there. All right. Bounced right around the 30, 25, and bounced all the way to like the 18-yard line. I think yeah, okay. Man. It's all right. It's all right. Mason Graham's a heck of a player too, you know. We saw what Rosengarten can be. I'm not necessarily look, it's week first offensive drive of week 2, right? I'm not necessarily worried. And yes, actually, Ryan, I do have an update. I think we have, first of all, I need to order a new one of these score thingies because this one does not display scores, which I thought it did. So that was unfortunate, but I think I have a plan, and I think we're going to try to at least get that thing up this week, at least some of it, because the green screen is throwing me off. So, man, 7-0 on Cincy, Jacksonville. Who scored that? Was that ETN? Jaguars. I'm also trying to keep up with my fantasy teams too. Obviously, it's Ravens over fantasy. I don't have any Browns in this game, but was it ETN who scored on that? No, it was Lawrence to the Dimey Brown. All right. Bengals have the ball right now. Yeah, I mean, look, it's good to monitor also the AFC North battles. Obviously, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Cleveland. I mean, it's easy to navigate the Cleveland game. We're literally right here, but Cincy against Jacksonville and Pittsburgh against Seattle. Is that Seattle game at 4:05? No, it's now, right? Should be. Steelers. Yeah, yep, up 7-0 Seattle. Who scored for them? Sam Darnold to Torrey Horton. All right, look, so Ravens got to take care of business on their end. Hopefully a nice defensive stand here for their second drive. And yeah, primetime, I hear you. That roughing the passer that should have been called on Lamar, that was one of the hardest hits Lamar's taken in his career. It was definitely bang, bang, but I'm not to complain, but I think some other quarterbacks would have probably gotten that call there. But look, Lamar said hopefully they start getting those calls, but, that's not the reason the Ravens lost, right? I mean, certainly would have helped, but, there were other opportunities they could have supplied on. So first down, Quinshon Judkins gets the ball, runs it forward for a few yards there. Going to be second and medium, kind of longish maybe. I'm second and 7 for the Browns. Man. Get him in these situations. Don't allow him to pick up chunk plays on first, second down. Then you can kind of roll from there. 2nd and 6 is manageable for them, but it's also manageable for the defense. This is the flip play, though. This is the flip play. 2nd and 6. Joe fakes the handoff, throws it out of bounds. Sailed that one. That was nowhere close. It's going to be 3rd and 6 here for the Browns. He threw that in the triple coverage. I don't know what Joe was thinking there. He threw that in the triple coverage. So, I don't know. All right, I'll take it. Going to be 3rd and 6. Got to stop the tight ends. You need great coverage games here from Buchanan, who's getting snaps over Trent Simpson here. Roquan, obviously, Kyle Hamilton. Jerome Ford on the field, 3rd and 6 for the Browns. Kyle Hamilton showing blitz off the right side or left side. Joe. Oh, nice play by Marlon. Joe got whooped. Marlon forces the incompletion. 4th and 6. 3 and out. That's what you need. Great way to respond there. Marlon just delivered a heavy hit, too. Cedric Tillman. I believe that Cedric Tillman could not bring in the ball. It's that mindset. All right, let's see the punt. Hopefully, LeJohntay can have a better one than what happened. Punt return's a hard job. You got to it's based off vibes. All right, 4th down. Here's the punt. LeJohntay's going to have room here. He's going to let it bounce. He should take it. All right, he's going to take it. That's it upfield. LeJohntay gets tripped up. Man, LeJohntay's got that energy, man. Let's go. Oh, man. He's got juice, man. Just barely tripped up. He's gonna be special. I'm telling you what, LeJohntay is awesome. He's got the juice. I'm telling you. And that's the type of thing the Ravens really haven't had since Jacoby Jones. And rest in peace to Jacoby, obviously. But they haven't had that. They've tried it with a couple of guys. And it just hasn't worked. If you're the Ravens, I think you have to feel pretty good about where you are with LeJohntay. And especially as a rookie, right? Showed that in the preseason. His cut up the field is just ridiculous. Jukes out guys. I mean, like that's exciting. And I see we got the update. I didn't even see the Shashin Ali being evaluated for a concussion. So hopefully he's all good. Hopefully he's okay. Man. I need to see that again. I need to see that LeJohntay play again. That was electric. That was absolutely electric. Where is it? Man. So and that's what I said, right? Set the Ravens up in good field position. That is what LeJohntay did on that play. And that's exactly what you want to see. Because now it puts your offense on a shorter field, which is going to just help. And with Tyler Loop's leg, I heard the reports, right? He hit from 65 in warmups. You can figure it out. And Ryan, I don't think they did anything for Flacco pregame. I would doubt it. And I see Final Boss saying you doubt it too. I don't think so. Because he was a member. Like, if he wasn't on the Browns, yeah. I mean, maybe they'll put something up on the screen for him during the game. But we will see. We will see. I need that LeJohntay play again. I need to see it again. Please. All right, so you're going to be 1st and 10 just over midfield for the Ravens here. This is exactly what you want. Mark Andrews in motion. Derrick Henry on the field in the backfield with Lamar. Lamar takes the snap. Fires out. Oh, Rashad Bateman with a nice spin move there on Denzel Ward. Pick up a 1st down. Caught the ball, spun inside. Denzel couldn't bring him down. What you love to see. They're showing the side-by-side. I never can get pictures of, I'm so bad at getting pictures of the screen. Lamar and Joe's Ravens stats side-by-side. Obviously, both have had incredible Ravens careers. Joe with his, and then Lamar building up on his. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. They're moving. Lamar takes the snap. Pumps, throws deep. Just missed Zay. Good adjustment in the air by Zay, but the ball landed just a little bit out of bounds. Lamar missed him by just a hair. Good idea. I like it. 2nd and 10, though. So what I'd do here is I'd probably run the ball or play action it with Derrick Henry. Try to get in a 3rd and manageable if you can, while also, if you do play action, have the opportunity to pick up a 1st down. Then you feel decently confident in them picking that up. But we will see. 2nd and 10. Derrick Henry in the backfield. Looks like it'll be play action of some sort, I would assume here. Lamar changing the play at the line. So we'll see now. Nope. It's just going to be snap to Lamar. Pressure. Just throws it across the field to Zay. Zay with the move. Nice. All right. I think it's going to be 3rd and short. Yards after the catch for Zay there was huge. Denzel Ward not having a good early game here for the Browns. Missing on a couple of opportunities. So, we will see. Yep, 3rd and short here. Are they just going to sneak this? Is this going to be one of those tight end? Yeah, I see Mark. Yep, here it is. Here it is. Going to be a QB or tight end sneak. He got stopped on the 1st effort, but he's going to get it. 1st down. You could see Mark was in the formation. you could see Mark was going to just QB sneak that thing. 1st effort, he was stopped, but he ended up going ahead and getting the 1st down. So no harm, no foul. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. If everything goes right, they should be able to get points on this drive. And I say that with the asterisks, everything goes right. So hopefully it does. 1st and 10. Hand off to Derrick. The Browns are swarming on some of these 1st down plays. Another loss here for Derrick Henry. Man. See, James Cook got in the end zone for the Bills. 14-0 Jets. Or Bills, over the Jets. Man, all right, so now look, this is what we're talking about. 2nd and 12. Get it to 3rd and manageable if you can. And then hopefully pick up a 1st down. Do not lose yardage. Don't make this any harder if it has to be for Tyler Loop. Obviously, try to get the first down, but, don't want to get too crazy with it. 2nd and 12 again. Lamar, punt fake to Derrick Henry. Henry chops over the middle. Bateman with the catch. All right, look, third and more manageable than it was. It's going to be about, what, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7 there? That is manageable for this offense. Pick up some yards. And yeah, I see the comment, where is Keaton? Keaton's inactive again. 2nd straight week, he's a healthy scratch. I don't agree with the decision, but the Ravens have made it clear they value Ali's special teams ability over what Mitchell can bring, which, again, is each their own. Not something I agree with, but I'm not making the decision. So 3rd and 7. Lamar in shotgun. Justice Hill on the field. Browns bringing pressure. Oh, Lamar throws behind Bateman. I don't know if that would have been a first, but didn't give him an opportunity. Going to be 4th and 7. Here comes Loop. Get 3 points on the board. Tyler was impressive to me last week. I know that he had the missed extra point and the kickoff that went out of bounds, but the offense put him in some tough spots. And look, having your first kick be a 50-plus yard field goal is tough. So we will see. All right, 43 yards. Snap, hold, kick. It is good. All right, almost snuck out the left up right there, but Ravens get the job done. Tyler Loop gives the Ravens a 3-0 lead. 3-0 lead over the Browns. Baltimore is on the board. Beautiful. Look, stinks that the drive ended that way, but at least you're getting points. All right, now can we see that LeJontay Wester play, please? No, I guess that they don't want to show. All right, fine. All right. Well, appreciate everybody again for being here. This is Locked On Ravens. We're a 5-day-a-week daily Ravens podcast, so be sure to hit the like and subscribe button here in video form. We also have an audio form version of the show. It's the same show, both audio and video. The watch-alongs are video form only because, again, it'd be kind of weird for me to put out a 3-hour just audio version of me reacting to a game without context. So regular show is 5 days per week, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Eastern time. So we have your daily fix of Ravens content. Plus, we have bonus episodes over the weekend. After this, we're going to have the instant reaction show right after. So be sure to stay tuned. Then after the instant reaction, we're going to have the Locked On Ravens squad show with myself, Sam Njoku, and former Ravens receiver Kadri Ismail. So we have great communities here. It's been incredible. Been doing this since 2019, so I do take credit for Lamar Jackson's first MVP season. I started the show. Lamar has an MVP year. I just coincidence. I think not. So it's been an amazing journey. Appreciate everybody for being here again, and really curious. Well, at halftime, we'll do a little check-in to see where people are tuning in from, because I'm always so curious to hear and see where people are tuning in from here. We have such a great community across so many different places here on Locked On Ravens. Obviously, Ravens celebrating their 30th anniversary today against the Browns, with Joe Flacco in attendance as the Browns starting quarterback. So, you gotta love that. So you get 2 offensive possessions. Let's check in. Actually, I should pull up the stats probably for this game. It'd probably be good. Ravens Browns week 2. And they're pulling up the bulletin board material that the Browns gave the Ravens this week. I don't know why he would talk like that. It in my opinion, gives no motivation to your team and all the motivation to the other. But Kyle Hamilton, I think, said it best, where, you don't, it's like, at the end of the day, like, do you need Baltimore material here? Like, do you need it? If you do, Kyle Hamilton said, then, like he said, would I play harder with Baltimore material? Like, I'm not going to play any less hard, which I agree with. Like, I think that's a honestly pretty good way of looking at it. Now, people take it differently. Like, Hamilton is not the only player. Here's the return. It bounced. Did it not? So this is going to be taken at the 40 again. A illegal kickoff from Loop. That's not good. That can't be a trend here for Tyler. You can't have it. You cannot have it. It did not land in the kickoff landing zone. So, Browns are going to get this one with good field position to start. And that's what you can't do. Those are mistakes that you just cannot have. So this ball going to be at the 40-yard line here for the Browns to start. Joe Flacco steps up, deep, up, nope, just throws it out. And Roquan's going to sniff that one out. Check down, Joe strikes again. Roquan Smith read that one like a book. Great play by Roquan there. Great coverage on the back end, too, to force that. Joe was looking down the field, couldn't find anything. I love it. So 2nd and 14. Browns going to have to make something out of nothing here. You'll have 2 plays to do it. So you're going to have to see. Snap to Joe. Blitz off the edge. Another check down. Joe's feeling the heat a little bit. Joe's feeling the heat. 3rd and 14. This is the dialed up pressure you like to see. Again, Joe Flacco is not Josh Allen, all right? The Ravens, even when they were generating quick pressure on Josh, which again didn't come as often as I would have liked, but even when they were generating quick pressure on Josh, Josh would escape. Joe doesn't have that mobility. Joe was very immobile. So if you get there, you're going to force him to make a bad throw or a throw he doesn't want to make. So 3rd and 14 here. Don't give this up. Do not give this up. Ravens bring 4. Joe is sailing these balls out of bounds. And he's throwing it like triple coverage. It's 4th and 14. Thank you, Joe. Joe's always a Raven at heart, I guess. And here comes LeJohntay, the man, the myth, the legend. Man, Miami's getting blown out by New England already. That Miami team. They might fire Mike McDaniel after the game today. All right, 4th and 14. Browns with the punt to LeJohntay. Browns special teams coverage is lacking here. That ball is going to take a Browns bounce. Going to drop right around, I think, the 23-yard line. Lamar's upset about something. I don't know. Lamar did not look happy on the sideline. I don't know what that was about. Or, we're going to see. I don't know. But really, really nice response here from this Ravens defense. Really nice response. And Trenton Simpson has not played a snap so far for the Ravens, it looks like. Been Teddy Buchanan the full way. Oh, man. And yeah, Final Boss, I agree. Good special teams play, maybe the edge we need to get to the Super Bowl. That is look, it's not the be-all, end-all, but special teams play, and we know the Ravens have valued it for years, and John Harbaugh is a special teams guy, and those are plays that win and lose you games. Like, those are plays that win and lose you games, right? Like LeJohntay flipping the field, or Tyler Loop missing on that kickoff. Like, those are things that can impact the game in a major way. And yeah, we'll see. I see I might be annoyed by the last drive, probably a little upset at some of the missed throws. Yeah, we'll see. And I see a couple comments, Michael, asking how watch the game. Someone up in the chat said Paramount. I don't know. I'm not watching it. I'm watching it on Hulu. I'm not watching it on Paramount, but I don't know if there's an app that's streaming the game. I just have mine up. And unfortunately, I cannot stream the game directly next to me here on the screen because the NFL would take down this channel so quickly. And that's what this score thing would have been used for if it could actually display the scores, but it doesn't want to display. You know what? Let me actually try it again. Let me see. I don't even know where I have it unplugged. Why don't we try it again? It's definitely not going to work, but why don't we try it again? We'll try. We'll plug it in now, and then we'll try after. They're showing some of Lamar's throws here. Missed throws out of bounds to Zay. He missed the one to Bateman that was thrown behind him. A couple of missed throws so far for Lamar, but long game to go. Long way to go. All right, we plugged it in. After this offensive drive for the Ravens, we'll try it again. All right. 1st and 10 for the Ravens at their own 22. They need to generate some stuff here. Generate a long drive is what I want to see. Derrick Henry not on the field. It's going to be Justice Hill on this 1st down. Browns bring 4. Lamar throws around. Oh, he's going to get sacked. Oh, boy. Lamar had time there. I think that was more of a coverage sack than anything. I think he could have gotten the ball out, but coverage must have been good down the field there. I want to see a replay of this one. Let's see. Myles Garrett off the edge. Forces Lamar to step out. Rosengarten. Oh, Rosengarten again. Man, Rosengarten's having a tough time. Sheesh. It's going to be 2nd and 20. Now you just got to get something to make this into a 3rd and manageable right now. Yep. Okay. Hand off to Justice Hill. Brown sniffed that one out. It's going to be 3rd and 22 for the Ravens. This is yikes. Wow. Myles Garrett just destroyed Ronnie Stanley on that play. Absolutely destroyed him. Man. All right, 3rd and 21. You just, I guess, get more of oh, all right, well, Ravens going to get 5 back here on Myles Garrett, hopefully. Hopefully it's not a false start. Yep, all right. Cool. Ravens will get 5 back, make it 3rd and 16, which I guess is more manageable than 3rd and 21. So Lamar's just going to go empty here. Ravens empty. Lamar in the shotgun. I'd assume it's going to be some... Oh, no, all right. Justice Hill motioning into the backfield. I assume it's going to be a short thing with them trying to... Oh, no, they're... Yep, here's the screen. Justice Hill out in space. Yep, 4th down. Tough way to end the 1st quarter there. It'll tick down to 0, and the Ravens will have 37 total yards of offense here to end the 1st quarter. Yep, 37 total yards. Disappointing offensively. 37 total yards of offense after 1 quarter versus the Browns. Luckily, Cleveland's offense has been worse, garnering just 27 total yards of offense on the Ravens, excuse me, defense. Sloppy game, 25. Look, I said this. The Browns defense is better than the Bills defense. It just is. It just is. I want to see that sack here. I think the Browns probably posted the sack, right? The Browns get to Lamar Jackson on this. Oh, man. It sets you back. Like negative plays like that on this 1st down. Setting the tone for a Ravens 3 and out. Man, I can't hear. You might hear the cars going by out the window. Ugh. It's disappointing. $37 yards. I mean, they have -2 rushing yards, I think, right? Yep, -2. There's been a total of 0 rushing yards in this game. 2 by the Browns, -2 by the Ravens. The Browns are outgaining the Ravens on the ground in spectacular fashion through 1/4. Browns 2 yards. Ravens -2 yards. By spectacular, I mean ugly. All right, well, 4th down here. Jordan Stout needs to pin the Browns in their territory deep. Can't have them flip the field here. They're going to try to return. Oh, okay. Just falls. Whoever that is fell down. All right. Good punt. Not really a return. Right around their 30. Looks like we got an update in the Bengals game. Jamar Chase catches from Joe Burrow. Look, you can't give chances here, right? You cannot give chances. It's the worst thing you can do. So, in my opinion, they shouldn't do it. Easy. Easy. Although Joe does not look good right now. Hopefully it stays that way. 1st and 10 for the Browns. Hand off to Quishon Judkins. Bounces it outside. Tries to get around Marlon Humphrey. He will, but not really get a ton. It'll be a modest gain there. 2nd and 4, I assume. 5? Something along those lines. Oh, Josh Allen got injured? Oh, wow. We'll have to monitor that. Once this drive ends, we'll monitor that, and we'll plug in the score thing. All right, 2nd and 4, Ravens. It's Quishon Judkins again. Sneaks through. It's going to be 3rd and 1 here. John Jenkins looks to be in on that stop for the Ravens. It's going to be 3rd and short for the Browns. Don't let him get momentum here. Oh, okay. B. Morrison saying he got punched in the face. It's an interesting football injury. Punched in the face. I assume he's got maybe slapped him with a helmet or something. Unless there was a fight or something. I don't know. We'll have to look. 3rd and 1. Crowd getting loud at M&T. Gotta love it. Get the defense some momentum. Heavy formation for the Browns here. Judkins to the outside. They have a blocker out in front. He's going to get this for a 1st down. All right, solid play call. Judkins is screaming at the Ravens sideline. Oh, what did they do to him? Okay. Sheesh. Oh, Trubisky is in right now, according to Ryan. All right, well, yeah, I'll have to keep an eye on that. Yeah, Batonio just got out in front, got enough of Marlon, and got just in his way to let Judkins get across the 1st down marker there. Okay, apparently he's back in. All right. We're getting real-time updates here. Look at us go. 1st and 10 for the Browns. Handoff again. Is that Dylan Sampson? He's not going to get a ton, maybe a gain of 1 or 2 on that play. Oh, man. All right, 2nd and 8 for Cleveland. Oh, Ravens sending Roquan on the blitz. Joe's feeling the heat, man. Roquan takes Joe down to the ground. Going to be 3rd and 8. Yeah, Dylan Sampson on Roquan Smith is that's not going to go well for Dylan Sampson. Joe's tried to get the ball out. If he actually put a little more juice on it, Marlon would have had an easy interception. So 3rd and 8 here. Ravens defense really stepping up to the plate today so far. Outside of a couple of really early completions. Gotta love that. All right, 3rd and 8. Joe Flacco back. Oh, Joe getting out. Nope. And incomplete. That pressure. Nice stunt play there. Joe can't get anything here. Was that actually Trenton Simpson? No, it's Van Noy and Matabike. And Matabike took Joe down. All right. 4th and 8. Here's the punt. Oh, it got blocked. Oh, they blocked it. Sanusi Kane picks it up. Oh, that is how you flip the field. Let's go. Wow. That is how you, and it looks like Bojorquez is injured. Oh no, hopefully he's okay. But let's go, Jay Kummel. Just trucked his guy. He just trucked his guy. He got his forearm on that ball. That is how you, that's momentum. That's a momentum play. Yeah, but Bojorquez is really hurting. Hopefully he's okay. All right, well. First and 10. Here comes Derrick Henry with a head of steam. Oh, that ball's out. Derrick Henry fumbled, but the Ravens recovered, luckily. Oh, man. Who was in on that? It was Tylen. God, Tylen's saving this team. That ball was definitely out. Oh, it might have been Linderbaum who got it. It was Linderbaum and Wallace who were both in there. All right, well, disaster avoided. Disaster avoided. 2nd and 1. Oh, Lamar. Easy peasy. Tylen Wallace touchdown off the play action. That is what I am talking about. Easy touchdown for the Ravens. Whew. See how things can flip that easily? You run effectively on 1st down, albeit with a fumble. 2nd down, the defense comes up off of that action and leaves Tylen Wallace open in the end zone. Just how we drew it up. Just like we drew it up. All right. I love it. Extra point for Tyler Loop here. It is good. Right down the middle. Man, Tylen, that was the Tylen Wallace drive. I think he recovered the fumble and then scored. Those are plays you just love to see. So look, all right, let's run this over again. Ravens run effectively on 1st down, albeit with a fumble. 2nd and short. Ravens run play action. Browns defense bites on the fake. And then easy touchdown for Lamar Jackson and Tylen Wallace. That was a beautiful sequence. Beautiful sequence. Great play call. That's how you draw it up. That is how you draw it up. I love it. I love it. And yeah, look, I agree with this. Tylen Wallace, unsung hero. He is unreal. The Tylen Wallace drive. You just witnessed the Tylen Wallace drive, everybody. I love it. Appreciate everybody for being here again. These watch-alongs are really fun here. We're going to have them all season. This is Locked On Ravens, your 5-day-a-week Daily Ravens podcast. Obviously, we also have some bonus episodes on the weekend. We have game day episodes getting you ready for game time leading up to kickoff. We also have instant reactions that we will have right after this, as well as the Locked On Ravens Squad show we'll have right after that. So content after content after content here over on Locked On Ravens. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button in video form. We also have everything available in audio form outside of the watch alongs. Obviously, again, it doesn't make sense to throw that. And look, okay, they're going to show the play again. So Wallace motions, they go play action. The defense bites on the Henry fake, leaving Wallace and Lamar for the easy touch. I could over and over again. I could say it over and over again. All right, Tyler, hopefully a better kickoff here from you. Recovers. All right, yep. Going to be returnable here for Jerome Ford. Ford bounces it out. Nice tackle by TJ Tampa. Brown's a little short of the 30 there. Covers Derrick Henry fumble and then scores. And again, like every game, you look at plays that flip games. Jake Hummel might have just won this game for the Ravens. We will see. The game is far from over. We have almost 3 quarters to go. But if the Ravens win this game, we might look back on that blocked punt and say, yeah, and oh, man, Borke's still really limping. I don't know if he's going to be able to punt. All right, 1st and 10 for the Browns. Joe Flacco. Oh, wow. That was almost an impressive completion there. Nate Wiggins, though, gets the stop on Cedric Tillman, 2nd and 10. Punched that ball out after Tillman wasn't even looking at the ball until it was like right in his chest. And Tim, I appreciate you. Thank you. It's my pleasure to do this. I'm having a lot of fun. Hopefully we have a lot more fun throughout the season when a lot of Ravens wins. 2nd and 10. Joe Flacco. They're just throwing short stuff. Here's Harold Fannin. They're trying to pick up something to get them in 3rd man, which they do there, but they're going to have to air the ball out a little deeper in order to move the ball on this Ravens defense. I mean, the Ravens are just too quick. Like, you know, the Ravens have their weaknesses defensively. They're a very strong unit, but they swarmed the ball extremely effectively. That's an area generally you can't get over on them. So that's not a recipe here for the Browns if they want to win this game. Oh, man. All right. Let's see. 3rd down. Joe Flacco deep. Oh, Jerry Jeudy with the catch. You can't let him do that after those comments. Come on, man. There goes my bold prediction of 0 catches. We were going strong through a quarter. Jerry Jeudy gets the best of Chidobe Awuzie on that play. Like I said, that's how they're going to have to beat the Ravens. They're going to have to push the ball down the field. Dang. Look, got to give him credit. Nice play there. Jeudy worked back for the ball. Made a nice catch. All right, well, new set of downs for Cleveland here. They're going to run the ball. Again, like these plays, they don't do a lot for you if you're Cleveland. They try to run to the outside. Roquan Smith is a man possessed right now. He is all over the place. Really big bounce back from Roquan so far. Oh, I see Ryan Mink, 1st block punt for the Ravens since 2016 on that Jake Hummel play. Those can be plays that win you games. 2nd and 11. Joe steps up, throws it out. Njoku. Nice Trenton. Is that Trenton Simpson? Nice Trenton Simpson tackle there. 3rd and a little more manageable for Cleveland, but really didn't let Njoku do anything after the catch. All right. Bojorquez, they keep showing Bojorquez on the sideline. He's still limping, but I think he gave a thumbs up. So again, hopefully he's okay. Never want to see injuries. Joe checking out of a play, the line. Ravens show pressure. They bring Chidobe Awuzie off the edge. Oh, Judy drops it. Going to be 4th down. Hamilton's talking to him a little bit. Just hit him right in the chest. Yeah, all right, but Bojorquez is going to come out and punt this ball again. He is really laboring here. Can someone put that Jerry Jeudy drop, please? I need to post something on social media. All right, Bojorquez. Oh, it takes a Cleveland bounce. Ravens are going to be pinned inside their 10. I need that Jerry Jeudy drop to be posted on social media. I need it. That Jerry Jeudy drop cost the Browns 3 points, by the way. Just want to let everybody know. That would have put them right in field goal range, it looked like. Although, oh, look. Oh, Calvin Noy's questionable to return with a hamstring injury. I didn't even see that. Well, oh, man. I'm waiting on that Jerry Jeudy drop. Roquan's been awesome. Roquan has been awesome. But yeah, yep, Jack saying it here. Mike Green and Tavius time. Yep, Ryan, if KV ends out, we'll see a lot more of Mike Green. Yeah, no, Jay, I think this is why a lot of people feel where it's like, yeah, we can watch the game, but what happens when the 4th quarter comes along, right? That is what it is. And yep, be more we're going to do. So right after right after the watch along is over, we're going to go right to the instant reaction show. Right after the instant reaction show, we're going to have the squad show. So we have a lot of game day content every single game day on Locked On Ravens. No one's posting the Jerry Jeudy drop. And I'm very sad about that, for being honest. I wish someone would have posted, because I'm very sad. I'm very sad. And go Ravens from Rwanda. Appreciate you tuning in. That is awesome. We have and again, at halftime, we're going to do our check-in where people are tuning in from. If you want to put it now, we can. I see there. Is that Jimmy's they have on the screen right now? It's beautiful. Derrick Henry with the run. Raven, look, to their credit, Browns are stopping Derrick Henry. All right, well, there's one person posted the Jeudy drop. Although this might be their reaction. Oh, this is cool. Hold on, let's see this. All right. 2nd and 8 for the Ravens. Lamar back. Lamar throws it up. Oh, Bateman just couldn't come down with it. Oh, hit literally, I think, off his fingertips, juggled it, and just could just a little too high for Bateman. Shoot. Is that Myles Harden? All right. Well, 3rd and 8, still an opportunity here. Justice Hill on the field with Lamar in the shotgun. Snap to Lamar out. He has justice. He flips it out there. He's not going to get it, though. Oh, but there's a flag. Oh, it's something. All right. Nothing doing. Yeah, they declined it. It's holding. All right. Well, try the Kohler with the hold, it looks like. Yeah, it's just they keep hanging around. Like the Ravens are winning the game by 2 scores, but the Browns just keep hanging around. I'm going to beg for this Judy drop for the rest of the game. Please, someone post a Jerry Judy drop. You can tag me in it too, and I'll tag you if you do post it. All right, let's see. Jordan Stout's punt bounces. Oh, nice little Ravens bounce here. Jordan Stout doing a really good job today placing these footballs and getting those bounces. Oh, man. You know, you just look, the Ravens don't have to win every game by 45 points, right? That's never the expectation. These are professional football teams they're playing. But it's just the missed opportunities, I think, are just bad. Yeah, I see people talking about Mark. Yeah, hello, Mark? Andrews will be traded. Yeah, Mark does he even have a target today? I'm not sure he even has a target. Yeah, he does not have a target. Lamar spreading the ball around more than he did in week 1, but yeah, Mark is nowhere to be found. I wouldn't be shocked if Isaiah comes back and takes a line share of those snaps. We'll see some level of a split still, but look, Mark's had it's been a game and a quarter, so I'm not like declaring Mark out or anything, but we will see. Oh, Joe Burrow just got injured? Oh, man, hopefully he's all right. What happened? He got sacked? I'm watching the video. Oh, he got his ankle got twisted. Ooh, and yeah, they fell on him. Yeah, that offensive line, man. Cincy does not know how to build a team. Joe Burrow's a heck of a talent. Jamar T, all those guys are great players, but man, they cannot protect that man. They need to fire Zach Taylor. If you've been listening to me, you know I do not like Zach Taylor. He should be fired. So we will see. Man. Yeah, they're showing Joe's family in the stands there. It's a cool moment for Joe, man. I mean, honestly, his kids were probably too young to understand what was going on for most of his Ravens tenure, especially early on. So, sure, it's cool for them to see their dad out there. Well, 1st and 10 for Joe and the Browns. Hand the ball off. Oh, they're going to do a little trickeration. Joe threw the block on Tavius Robinson, Isaiah Bond. Man, Joe out there throwing blocks. Are we kidding? We kidding with this Joe? Man. Going to be 2nd and short here for the Browns. Second and 1. It's a long one. 2nd and 1. Going to try to run again. Judkins makes a move. He will pick up the 1st down there. Just don't let him score. And by the way, again, want to make the point, the Ravens do get the ball back, start the second half. So here's the ideal plan. All right, we're going to do it again. We did it last week for the watch long. We're going to do it again. Ready? First step, stop the Browns, not let them score here. Second step, get the ball back, run a 2-minute drill, score a touchdown. That's 17-0. Third step, get the ball back, start the second half, score a touchdown, long touchdown drive, 24-0. That is the plan. Will they do it? Hopefully. We will see. 1st and 10. Joe with the quick pass to Cedric Tillman on the outside. Makes a second and manageable for Cleveland. That seems to be the game plan here. All right, 2nd and 6. Cedric Tillman comes in motion. Joe takes the snap. Joe. Oh, Roquan with the stuff. Roquan's fired up, man. I'm fired up for him. This is the Roquan Smith that the Ravens need all year. Going to be 3rd and 5 for the Ravens after a short completion from Joe to Jerome Ford. This is what it is. Check down Joe, man. We saw this when Joe played in Baltimore. Oh, it's 3rd and 4, excuse me. Just saw it pop up there. Browns have not been good on 3rd down. They're 2 of 7. It's been a big story. They've not been able to extend drives. All right, 3rd and 4. Joe back to throw. Doesn't find anybody. Oh, he gets the ball off. It's going nowhere, though. 4th and 4. You could see Joe was contemplating life right there on that play. You could see him just stare down at the ground. Nice job there on the pressure. See. Yeah, Mike Green almost got him. Almost got him. Did he get down? Was he down? Oh, that was close. No, they're not going to call it, though. All right. Man. Bojorquez injured. Pins the Ravens within the 5-yard line. That's how the Browns are staying in this game. This has been a special teams game, to be honest, and honestly defensively, but like special teams has played a huge role. The Jerry Jeudy drop still. I have such a good tweet. It's just not out there. Oh man. Let's see if they got the Mike Green. That Mike Green rep is really good. He beat his man pretty dominantly with a rip. All right, well, Ravens have some work to do. 96 yards. Let's see if they can do it. Step 1 of the plan is complete. Step 2 is score a touchdown here. Oh, they brought pressure. Oh, man, that ball was tipped to the line and almost intercepted. Wow, that. Whew. Got to calm down a little bit from that. That almost was really, really, really bad. Ravens bringing in heavier personnel here for 2nd and 10. You just can't let them get the ball back with time. You don't want to, like we saw the game on Sunday night, like the Bills get a little, they need to get out of the end zone here. 2nd and 10. Browns bringing pressure. Good blocking. There should be someone, Zay, over the middle. Oh, Zay's going to get brought down before the 1st down, but gives them breathing room. Gives them breathing room. That's the key there. Gives them breathing room. Man, Browns brought pressure. Ravens did a really good job of picking all that up. Derrick Henry with a great pass block. Man, Lamar threw that ball as he was wrapped around the ankles there. So 3rd and 3, this is very manageable. They need to pick up this play. They're running the clock down just in case they do not get the first down. Browns are showing some pressure. They're bringing a little bit. Throw outside to Mark. Oh, that's going to be really, really close. I think they're going to spot it short. They might go for this. They might go for this. They legitimately might go for this. It's going to be fourth and very, very short. Yeah. His knee was down. Yeah, his knee was down. All right. Yep. It's going to be fourth and inches. I think they go for it, and I think they make it. Now, it's a very risky move, obviously, because you're so deep in your own territory. But yeah, this is a play you absolutely should go for. At least I think so. But they can run it down to the 2-minute warning here too. So they'll have time to think about it. I think they should go though. Now, if you do not get this, this is that's disaster. That's a play that flips the game. So it looks like the Giants offensive. So James Hudson had what? 4 penalties on the first possession. He got benched and he almost fought his coach over it. Yikes. All right, let in the chat, should they go for it on 4th down? Yes or no? What should they do? Yes or no? I'm saying yes. I'm saying they should go for it. I'm getting aggressive here. It's a very wild decision, but I'm saying go for it. Get set a tone. If it's 4th and inches, I think it's easy. Especially because those plays for Mark Andrews generally are good. So I'm gonna say go for it. All right, we got some go for it. We got some punts. Yeah, no pain, no gain here from Paul. And then Primetime saying, I just don't think they go the length of the field if they do get it. Both valid. Whew. All right. Again, this is Locked On Ravens, 5 days a week, daily Ravens podcast. I need to do the call to actions. Be sure to like and subscribe, video form, audio form. We do 5 days a week of daily Ravens coverage and content for you. Tomorrow's episode will be 1,596 consecutively for me, dating back to 2019. So a lot of Ravens content over the years here from me. Not slowing down anytime soon. Love doing this. Love all the extra content we give as well. So, man, I'm nervous. I genuinely do not know what they're going to do here. I genuinely don't know what they're going to do. I think they'll go, though. That's my prediction. We'll see. Offense is on the field. Oh, risky. Oh, they're running quick. It's going to be Andrews. Quick snap. Oh. They could also fake it. They could also fake it and burn a timeout. I don't know. They might go for this in like 3 seconds. The defense is not on their toes anymore. We're going to see. One. Oh, nope. And they take the penalty. Not going to happen. They're going to punt it. All right. They take the delay of game. They're going to give the offense back. And I see Bombastic here saying Flacco and the Browns won't score this game. Do not go for it. Valid point. Yes, you can't look, since they're so deep and they took the penalty, so it's going to be even further back now. This has to be a really good punt. You don't want to have them start off at like midfield or something. That would be bad because then they can probably get at least a field goal out of that possession, assuming they can move the ball a little. They're going to try to block this one too, obviously. They don't get there. Oh, this was not a great punt. All right, that's going to be over midfield. Yikes. Jordan's had good punts today. That was not one of them. Defense has been lights out, though. Look, great defensive performance. Offense has been pretty lacking. They scored a touchdown when they should have with great field position off that special teams, but let's hope they can get another stop here. They need to. Maybe they can get the ball back. Who knows? 1st and 10. Browns will rush this ball with Jerome Ford. He'll pick up some yardage. The Browns are going to try to force the Ravens to burn some timeouts here. I don't think they're going to burn it here. They're going to try to run the clock down, so even if they go 3 and out, the Ravens won't have as much time if the Browns do have to punt the ball back to the Ravens. So we shall see. All right, 2nd and 6. Joe. Oh, Matabike with the sack. Owe getting in there too. Huge play. Ravens should call a timeout here, and they will. Massive play. Joe could not find anything down the field, and Nnamdi gets home. Beautiful. Exactly what they needed to do there. It's a big play. Big play. Geno Stone just got an interception for the Bengals. Oh, man. All right, 3rd down. This is interesting. The Browns could either just decide to run the ball, force Ravens to burn another timeout. I think it's going to be a short pass here. Nope, they're going to try to pick up this 1st down. They're going to go for it, and they get it. Oh, my. And Njoku with the 1st. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's really bad. And the Ravens helped him out with stopping the clock, which they should have. That was the right call to call that timeout, but it still helps the Browns and hurts the Ravens. All right, Browns going hurry up. 1st and 10 from the Ravens' 28-yard line. Joe with the snap. Joe throwing it to the outside. Going to be incomplete. No flag. Cedric Tillman wants one. Now, this Browns kicker, Schmidt, had a really bad game against the Bengals. It was the reason they lost to the Bengals in week 1. So I guess if there's a kicker you want to send out there, it is him. So, all right, 2nd and 10. The Browns can slow things down a bit here. It's so huge to give up a 3rd down and 11 like that. Joe takes the snap. Ravens send pressure. Roquan up. It's going to be a screen, and Jerome Ford drops the ball. Teddy Buchanan would have been there for the hit anyway. Honestly, it was probably better that he dropped it for Cleveland because Teddy Buchanan would have rocked him, and the clock would have kept running. Actually, the Ravens would have maybe taken a timeout there, so maybe it saves the Ravens a timeout if they want to go. If they want to go quick and try to get points before the end of the half, we will see. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Njoku in the slot. They highlighted him. Flacco with the snap. Short over the middle. Njoku is not going to get there. 4th down. It's going to be 4th and 2. The Browns going to... No, they're not. They're not going to go for this, are they? Ravens take a timeout. So Ravens down to 1 timeout. Depends how aggressive the Browns... I'd kick this field goal. I just think getting it to 1 possession for the Browns is big. I understand you need touchdowns to win this game, but you got to start somewhere. I'd be pretty surprised if the Browns went for this, but it's the NFL. You're surprised every single week. So Stefanski is annoyed they didn't get the 1st down. So what's going on here? All right, they're lining up to go. It looks like they're going to go for it on 4th and 2. Okay. All right. This is an aggressive play from Kevin Stefanski. It might be, honestly, they don't trust their kicker, which I don't blame them. Plus, if he misses the field goal, the Ravens would get it back with even better field position. So maybe they just feel like that's a better outcome for them. 33 seconds on the clock. Ravens with one timeout if they do get this stop. Heavy personnel for the Browns. Is this a fake motion? 5, 4, 3. Yeah. Looks up. All right. The Browns call the timeout. They're going to kick this field goal. That's what I thought. I'm like, all right, maybe they really do not trust this kicker. I'm like, man. All right. So here comes Schmidt. This should be a chip shot, but he missed a chip shot that would have won the Browns the game last week. So there are no guarantees. If he misses this field goal, I think he probably gets cut before the plane. This is what, a 40-yard field goal? 38-yard field goal? All right. Well, points for the Browns. If they can get this here, it'd be a good start for them, but got to hit the ball through the uprights first. Detroit is up 21-7. I just saw in Chicago. They're coming to Baltimore on Monday night next week. All right. 38 yards. Snap, hold, kick. It is good. I thought it was going to the left a little bit. All right. Well, 29 seconds, one timeout for the Ravens to maybe do something. Good stand to stop the touchdown. The defense got bad field position there. Those points are on the offense, in my opinion. I know the defense gave up the 3rd and 11, but on offense and special teams, you put your defense in a bad spot, right? If we're going to talk about the Ravens special teams and praise them for putting the offense in a good spot, we also have to talk about the negatives with that as well. So 10-3 here. Overall, decently disappointing first half. Not that I expected, again, the Ravens to like blow out every team by 45, but this Ravens offense has a really high ceiling, and even though the Browns defense is better than the Bills, I just expected a little more, in my opinion. So, the Browns are going to kick this ball off. So this will probably run. And again, if the Ravens get a good return here, then maybe they can muster some points for the half. But they do have one timeout to work with, and we know that the Ravens can pick up yards in chunks. So we have to see. Oh, right on the end line there. Here comes Tylen to return. 26, 25, 24, 23. Man. All right, so 6 seconds off the clock. Ravens get the ball just to the 26. This is probably just going to the locker room at half, being honest. All right, well, they might be able to try one or two plays to pick up some chunk yardage. Browns are going to play a little bit off here. They don't want to give up anything big. They're going to dare the Ravens to take the short stuff, stay in bounds. Ravens going to want to try to utilize the sidelines here. Lamar under pressure. He's going to throw this ball away. 18 seconds on the clock. 2nd and 10. It's getting dicey here. O-line is having some trouble. All right, 2nd and 10. Ravens will probably have one more opportunity to get this thing going. Lamar airs it out deep. Just out of it. Oh, man, Lamar's off today. Lamar is off today. Whole offense is off today, but Lamar too, throwing balls out of bounds and missing guys behind. Just Yeah, John Harbaugh is beside himself on the sideline right now. Little run to Justice Hill, and that should do it. The Browns will call a timeout here. Maybe get something in the punt return department. But that would be their last gasp. $120 to 81. I think I said 87 by accident. Yeah, 120 to 81 right now. There's nothing crazy here. They can hopefully take 10 seconds off the clock with this punt. Jordan just has to hit it really, really high. Really, really high. If anything, the Browns could call for a fair catch, get like 2 or 3 seconds on the clock. Browns going to try to really block this one here. They were close, but no cigar. They're just going to let this thing roll out. End of the first half, and that will do it. That will do it. Really tough go of it for the offense in the first half. Yeah, all right. Let's get the opinions. What is everybody's opinion of that first half? Was it disappointing, on brand? I use the word disappointed. I would say it's pretty disappointing that the Ravens had a half like that. Especially Derrick Henry has 5 carries for 5 yards. So not inspiring offensively. But again, the Browns defense is a lot better than the Bills. I'll keep saying that. Five carries, 5 yards. Not great. Not great. The Browns are swarming on those plays too. Just absolutely swarming. I'm going to look at the chat in a minute. I'm just finding a picture here. Keeping them ahead, the Ravens defense and special teams. Man. All right, let's see the words. Let's see it. We got on brand, more on brand. Yep, O-line. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I mean, I still have confidence they're going to win, but of course they have to show up and win the game. So we will see. All right, let's do our check-in. Where's everybody tuning in from? All right, let's positive notes. Where's everybody tuning in from? We had Rwanda. I know we have a lot of people tuning in from around the not only country but around the world. So where's everybody tuning in from? I'll read them off as I see them. And we can see where everybody's watching this team. All right, we got Cincinnati, York, North Cali, Beemore, York, Westminster, North Carolina. We got Israel, Wakanda, Severn, Kansas City. We got Georgia, Pasadena, Los Angeles, Georgia, Pennsylvania. Yeah, we got North Carolina. I love it. I love it. They're showing that. Oh, James Cook. Wow. Arizona, I see. Got a lot of people tuning in from a lot of different places. I love it. I love it. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Again, we're Locked On Ravens 5 days a week here of daily Ravens coverage. So tell a friend, tell a family member about us as well here on Locked On Ravens. We have them covered just like we have you covered on Locked On Ravens 5 days a week, plus the watch-alongs, plus the instant reactions, plus the squad show, plus the bonus episodes, everything. We got live in Maryland, but currently in Germany. Let's go. We got Colombia. Burrow broke his leg. Did he actually break? Is that the diagnosis? Did he actually break his leg? I saw the ankle. I don't know if someone fell on his leg. Yeah, all right. So here's the play. I'm watching it now. Yeah, it looks like the ankle got twisted. He's holding the ankle. He's going to have to miss some time. I don't know what that time will be. Aaron Rodgers to DK Metcalf for a touchdown. He gets one over on his old team. Okay, it's his ankle. 4 to 6 weeks. Yeah, the Ravens don't see the Bengals till Thanksgiving, so I don't know how that's gonna work. Oh, Puka breaks free. Oh man. All right, let's see if this score thing will work. Yeah, I'd assume. Yeah, he'll be back. Cam Ward breaks out. Oh, that was no way. That's a touchdown. Oh my god, that was insane. Have you seen the Cam Ward play? That's nuts. That is nuts. Wow, that was like that Lamar play in Kansas City his rookie year to Willie Seen, where he threw literally just all across his body. All right, let's see. I doubt this is going to have the scores. Yep, no. Oh, we have Arizona. Okay, we have something. We have Arizona versus Carolina. Okay. We have life on this thing. Okay, so if I can show. So we have life. So these are the live scores, right? These are them. I want to see the Baltimore one pop up. Can we do that? Yeah, these are the live scores. Here we go. I wish it would just show the Ravens one, but this is like something, I guess. It's also in. All right, let me hold this up. Can we get the Baltimore score? Wait, that's not. It's 10. Wait, it's not 10 to 10. That's not accurate. These might not be accurate. These might not be accurate. Hold on. We might. Yeah, this is not okay. These are not accurate scores. What does it say the Baltimore score is? Yeah, okay. We were so close. We were so close. I thought we actually had movement. I'm like, wait a second. These are not the correct score. I'm curious to see what it is. So if I click this, is it gonna go? Oh, wait. Wait. Baltimore, confirm. Oh, it did it. It did it. We actually did it. I wish it was purple. I know the green screen is really, we have to get the background. But look, this is a monumental milestone. It actually is showing the game score. It doesn't show the quarter or anything. I thought it did. Can you like change the colors on this thing? Can we make it like select a team to quickly view its related game information? See, look at this. We're doing this on Locked On Ravens in real time here, trying to get the score up. Wow. I'm so proud. I mean, I can't really do anything with this right now because the green screen is messing it up, but least it shows the score. Didn't do that last week. Well, all right. That aside, very excited about that. Hopefully it will stay that way. And we'll have that every week. But for the game itself in general, the Ravens just need to be better offensively. They're going to get the ball to start the second half. And that is going to be... That's going to be the key point in the game, in my opinion. Can they put up points on the board? Can they put up points on the board? Because if you don't, you give the Browns that momentum. The Browns got momentum at the end of that first half. They did. They got it. The Ravens have to take it back. You cannot get into this mindset or this rhythm of just not being able to execute on offense against a good defense. Against a good defense. And this offensive line, they need to step up. And sometimes just take the short stuff too is really important on offense, right? It's important. All right, what are predictions? What are predictions for the second half? What do we got? I'm saying that the Ravens will... I'll say that they'll get a field goal on their first drive of the second half. Browns will respond with a touchdown. The Ravens pull away after that. That's my bold prediction. That's my bold prediction. The thing is, like, Joe does not look great. Like, the Browns aren't doing a lot on the offensive side of the ball. And they still outgained the Ravens. Like, you can't have that. Can't have it. Especially you can't embarrass the legends on the 30th anniversary season. You can't do it. Please. You gotta win this game. Look, a win is a win, right? But hopefully it looks a little better for the offense in the second half. Yeah. Those people catch some throws. That would be good. I also Lamar making some throws. And yep, I hear you. Yep. Ravens will just not worried. I'm not worried yet. It's been disappointing, but I'm not worried yet. Still a lot of game left, though. And again, remember, we'll have the instant reaction show right after this, and we'll do full breakdowns. Then the squad show of myself, Sam Njoku, and former Ravens receiver Kadri Ismail. So we have, again, a ton of Ravens content for you. Hit the like and subscribe button, video form, audio form. Second half getting ready to start here. These watch-alongs have been really, really fun. Really fun that we also have our score that no one can see because of the green screen that we'll be able to put up, like, put it in the background next week. Hopefully Monday night they'll have that. So, like, it's crazy. The biggest play of the game was the block punt. That was really what flipped the field. This could be a 3-3 game right now without that block punt. So, you don't love that. You don't love that. All right, I see John Harbaugh getting interviewed right now. This is true. You know, AFC North games always get weird. It's 100% true. That's right. Doesn't mean you can drop the game, but you know, they do always get a little crazy. They do get a little crazy. Not gonna lie. Not going to lie. Oh, man. Look, I'm sure maybe there was a halftime speech in there in the locker room. I don't know. Here's the kickoff. Going to be a touchback. Ravens will get this ball at the 40. Beautiful. That's how you start it. Good field position. Good field position. I'd love this to be just a run to Derrick Henry and they rip off like 20 yards on this. Come out with a bang here. All right, play action. 1st and 10. Browns bring pressure. No one home. And that's going to be a completion. Zay, oh, look at the duck from Zay there. What? That was awesome. He just ducked him. He goes, woo! No way. That was so funny. All right, big chunk play there. Gain of about 20 yards. Look at us predict. Zay gets the handoff on the sweep. He makes one guy miss, cuts it back inside. He'll pick up a few yards on that one. I would stop doing that. That's not a play I like. They need to burn the part of the playbook where Zay takes sweeps, in my opinion. It doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't do anything for me. Oh, man. All right. 2nd and 7. Lamar motions and changes at the line. Lamar breaks out, runs around. Lamar going for it all. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. This man is good for one insane catch a day. What was that? No shot. I think that ball's across the plane. No way. His knee touched before he caught the ball. That's going to be really close. That's going to be really, really close because Newsome is touching him. Wow. That was insanity. All right, 1st down. All right. Still a great catch. Still a great throw. That was insanity. Insane. Yeah, it looks like the knee was down. He caught the ball and all right, well. Oh, they're going to bring it back to huddle. You could just run this ball with Mark, if we're being honest. Man, Lamar makes magic happen. Lamar makes magic happen. Oh, they're going to throw this ball on 1st down. Lamar to Zaire. Nope, that ball batted away. Just run the ball. Just please run the ball. Don't do this. Do not do this. Do not do this. I was right. One arm. Just run the ball. Just run the ball. Stop getting cute. We don't need to get cute here. Derrick Henry is in your backfield. Run the ball with him. Oh, that was a false start. Are you kidding? Oh my God. Dude. That's the last thing you can have happen. Drops a pass, although it was tough coverage, and then you can't waste that catch. All right, there we go. Oh my God. One. He got it punched out. Yeah, you're not going to challenge that. And now Lamar's sacked. Are you kidding me? That's malpractice. Just absolute malpractice. They're going to decline it. Field goal. That's ridiculous. You have to use Derrick Henry there. It wasn't even the one. It was like the half. It was like the half-yard line. It's ridiculous. That was a really rough sequence. Yeah, on that mark play, let's see if you done 1, 2. All right, well, the score still says 10-3, so hopefully that updates soon. I want to see. Ugh. I still can't believe Derrick Henry did not get the ball. First down, he should be handing the ball to Derrick Henry. I don't care if he gets stopped. Like, you just run the ball again with Derrick Henry. It's ridiculous. And I understand that there was the false start after the first play, but you run the ball with Derrick Henry on first down. Don't get too cute. And that ball's going to go out of, man, this is Tyler Loop is having a rough go of it on these kickoffs. Forty-yard line. Calvin Noyes out with a hamstring. First down for the Browns. Quidshon Judkins with a decent run up the middle. So heavy dose of Mike Green moving forward. All right, 2nd and 4. Joe with the quick out. Oh, they're saying that's incomplete. He bobbled the ball. Yeah, Jerry Jeudy. Nice catch. Not. Yep. Oh, ah. So he did juggle it. Yeah, they're not going to give that to him. They're not going to give that to him. 3rd and 4. Joe Flacco. He's going to throw to his body. Oh, Nate Wiggins interception, and he's going to take this one. Nate's going. Oh, he's gone. Oh, is he gone? Is he gone? Joe's trying to catch him. Joe's trying to catch him. Oh, down to the 4-yard line. Oh, man. Nate with the huge turnover gives the offense some life. Let's go. That's what they needed. That is exactly what they needed. Joe just tried to do too much there. Again, he's been flirting with those dangerous throws all game. Nate made him pay for that one. Let's go. Let's go. So now the Ravens offense, hopefully, can punch this ball in, please. Oh, look, Derrick Henry gets the ball. Gain of 1. Crazy. If he got that on the other drive, would have been a touchdown. Please punch this ball in. I can't do another, from the 5, they don't score. Oh, now it says 13-3. All right, that's better. All right. Here's Lamar on the run. He's going to get to the outside. He's not going to get there. Going to pick up a yard or 2. Run it again. Run it again. All right, timeout looks like here. I don't know what's going on. I mean, they really need a score here. So let's see. Lamar, yeah, he gets 2.5 yard line. All right, 3rd and goal. We are going to see. All right, here we go. Lamar, throw, and incomplete. Well, if you have Tyler Loop on your fantasy team, probably having a good day. Oh, they're going to go for it here. All right. Oh, that's quick. They're going to go for it. Lamar finds Tez Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. Tez, I think, has 2 catches and 2 touchdowns in his career. That's how you make a statement. That's how you make a statement. Get the game out of hand here. All right? Get the game out of hand. I love that. Yep. Tez Walker has 2 career NFL catches. Both are touchdowns. That's awesome. Lamar just extended the play long enough. Tez just goes across the middle of the field. And they cannot keep up with him. Now Tyler Loop with the you still get fantasy points if you have Tyler Loop. All right, you still get the points. You get right down the middle. That's what I'm saying. Tez Walker has 2 career NFL catches. Both are touchdowns. Touchdowns. How do you spell touchdowns? Autocorrect does not know. Let's go. I love that they went for it there. Oh, man. I mean, look. That could be the thing that turns the tides for the offense with the momentum. Like, you had to get in there. You couldn't have left 2 drives from inside the 5-yard line with nothing, right? You can't. Ah, man. Now you're feeling pretty good. 20-3. The game's not over, please. I'm not saying that, but up by 3 possessions. It's a good way to start off the 3rd quarter. Good way to start off the 3rd quarter. I'm checking my fantasy team. It's not doing great, honestly. Not gonna lie. Not doing great. Got to keep rolling. Again, this is Locked On Ravens for 5 days a week for you with Ravens coverage and content. I know I say it all the time, but I want to make the people who are new aware of what we do here. So I appreciate everybody for being here. And again, hit the like and subscribe button, video form, audio form. We have so much content coming your way. Right after this, again, we're going to have the instant reaction show 15 or 20 minutes after the watch along ends. Then we're going to go to the Locked on Ravens squad show. Myself, Sam Njoku, former Ravens receiver Kadri Ismail, breaking it all down. We'll have the Monday episode, 6 a.m. Eastern time. We have daily Ravens coverage for each and every single day in some way, shape, or form. All right, well, this game doesn't feel like they're up 20-3, but they're up 20-3. It's been a very big offensive. Oh, the Browns fumbled a kickoff, but they recover. Jerome Ford up the middle. All right. Stop him here. This is, again, keep the foot on the gas. Browns offense has not been able to do much of anything. First and 10 for the Browns. Joe play action. Joe's going to air it out. So high for Fannin. He gets it. First, Fannin's going to be a really good player in this league. I liked him coming out of the draft. I was bummed Cleveland got him. That ball was sailing, though. Fannin made a really nice catch on that play. All right, another first down for Cleveland. Play fake again. Joe steps up, throws. Judkins with a short completion. Only a couple yards. All right, 2nd and 6. Force the Browns to. All right, here's the handoff. Ford. 3rd and short for the Browns coming up. All right, 3rd and 2. Stop them here. I think they have to go for it if they don't get this. All right, here we go. Joe hands it off to Jerome Ford, who's going to pick up the first down a little bit more. All right. You don't want to let them get any sliver of momentum here. And again, the offense hasn't been able to put together a full drive for a touchdown. It's been defensive and special teams gifted possessions. So you don't want to have the Browns score here, especially not a touchdown. Joe rolls out. He's going to have nothing doing here. Yep, just throws it. Owe got the pressure there. I see showing Gabriel with his helmet on. I don't know if I'm going to put Dylan Gabriel in this game. I doubt it. Flacco at the snap, drops back, throws it short. Jerome Ford is going to make it 3rd manageable for Cleveland. It's all right. Solid play. 3rd and 4. Stop him here. Pressure on Joe. Joe steps up. Joe's going to try to run for this, and he's going to get it. Oh, that should have been a flag. Yep, it's going to be. Yeah. Can't make that play. Joe started a slide, and Marlon cracked him. He can't do that. He's already in his slide. It was a late hit. Yep. Can't have that. Man, Joe running for that first down is crazy. Yeah, he is very too far into that slide. Even he didn't hit him in the helmet, didn't hit him in the head. But you're not allowed to do that. It's textbook. Man, Detroit put up 30. Detroit has 31 on Chicago at the start of the 3rd quarter. That's crazy. So it's going to be 1st and 10 here. Cleveland just outside the 10-yard line. I guess just inside the 15-yard line, if you want to. Oh, they moved it back a little bit. Oh, did they just not? Oh, they took it away. Replay assist took it away. Wow. All right, cool. So 1st and 10 from the 25. Jerome Ford gets the ball. Gain of 2. Yeah, I didn't think there was any like unnecessary roughness. I thought it was late hit. But replay assist says no. Benefit Ravens, all right. 2nd and 7. Flacco, pressure on him. Oh, Tavius. Joe's on the outside. He's going to have to throw this ball away. Nice. All right, 3rd and 7. Timeout, Ravens. They're going to have 1 remaining. That was not good. Didn't like what they saw. Yeah, Harbaugh. Yeah, he's mad. Harbaugh's mad. Two timeouts in the 3rd quarter. Just can't have that. Cannot have that. All right, 3rd and 7. Stop him here, Joe. A short pass to Fannin. Oh, that ball was out. It's going to be a fumble probably, but it's 4th down. The Browns, I mean, look, you can kick the ball, get it down to 2 possessions, but if the Ravens score a touchdown, I think that's 3 touchdowns if my math is correct. They have to score. Yeah, they're going to kick this ball, it looks like. Yeah, okay, they called it incomplete. So 4th and 7. Hamilton came in there like a man on a mission. He like went crazy on that play. All right, so 41-yard attempt here. This can cut it to 2 possessions for the Browns. And something happened. Browns have to call a timeout? Or are they? Oh, they're challenging that it was a catch, and it looks like it is a catch. That should push him a little more forward. It's going to be a successful challenge. And while waiting for that, this is Locked On Ravens again, 5 days a week here, daily Ravens coverage. So if you want the Ravens perspective, whether you're a Ravens fan or you just want the Ravens perspective on something from the outside perspective, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button here in video form. And of course, we have the audio version available as well. So it's the same show, both audio and video. I started this out in 2019 with the audio version and then kicked it up for video a couple years later, still have both. And we have all the Ravens content. Again, I want to remind everyone we're going to have the instant reaction episode right after this. So about 15, 20 minutes, 30 absolute max after the game ends. We'll be back here reacting with a episode of the show. And then we'll have Locked On Ravens squad show with myself, former Baltimore Ravens wide receiver Kaji Ismail, and Sam in Joe. So in Charm City, they used the second timeout a lot earlier. I think defense as well. They used it on defense earlier in the game. So yeah, 2 timeouts. Not great. Where's that Hamilton play? I still need the Judy drop. Please. I need to post it. I need to post the Judy drop. Man. All right, well, they're going to bring the offense back on the field here because it's going to be 4th and probably 2 or 3 after this is a successful challenge. So I don't know. Hamilton really just came screaming in like a missile right there. All right, well, 4th and 2. They're going to go for this. Flacco steps up. Oh, he's going for the touchdown. Oh, that's innocent. Oh my God. It was in Marlon Humphrey's hands. That's Kyle Hamilton all over again. And it was a touchdown. This team cannot stop dropping interceptions. I need Jugs machine. Where's the Jugs machine? What is it with this team and dropping interceptions and deflections for touchdowns? I can't. I can't. Get on the jugs machine. Oh my God. How do you let that happen? How do you let that happen? Do I have the drill for you? That was literally their Kyle Hamilton moment. Is there the slow-mo of that play? Literally just going right through Marlon. You'll see it. Unbelievable. You can't let plays like that with the momentum. All right. Well, here comes the return. Tylan Wallace. All right, nice little run from Tylan. All right, offense. They need to do something here. Decent field position at the 34. All right, Zay with a nice little move. A flag coming at the end. I don't know what that's going to be. Pass interference on the offense. Offensive pass interference. This team is unraveling. I mean, not that the offense has done anything all game, but well, 1st and 20. That's not great. Lamar is trying to find something. He's trying to run out. He will escape. There's a flag, though. Is this holding? This is about to be 1st and 30. Oh, defense. Yeah, all right. Let's go. Automatic 1st down. Beautiful. Just how you drew it up. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he just kind of rips him. Rips A. Buffalo's putting it to the Jets right now. All right, 1st and 10. Lamar, a little out to Zay. Nice catch on the outside. All right, well, Garrett's out here. All right, pitch to Derrick Henry. They should get some steam here. Yep, nice. 1st down. Let's go. This has been a weird game. This has been a really weird game. It's a weird win if they decide to win it. If that's what happens. All right, 1st and 10. Lamar steps up. He's got to throw. And he doesn't. He gets sacked. Browns brought pressure there. Devin Bush brings him down. Yeah, Lamar, he should have threw it away. He knows it's on him. Lamar, look, Lamar's a heck of a quarterback, one of the greatest we've seen. He sometimes doesn't know when to throw the ball away. And that's part of what makes him great, right? He tries to make something out of nothing. And again, it can be hard. Like, he would have probably gotten tagged for grounding here anyway because he was in the pocket if he really tried to throw it away. You can't just throw the ball recklessly here. I don't necessarily disagree with that as much. I'm fine with him not throwing that ball if it's going to put the ball in harm's way. But, in general, it can be tough for him at times. But, I'd rather him try to make something out of nothing on a lot of these plays than not. So 2nd and 19 again. Going to take the short stuff here, make it 3rd and manageable. Didn't get as much as I thought he would on that play. All right, 3rd and 13. Got to make a play here. Push the ball on the field. All right, Browns bringing some pressure. Lamar steps up. Oh, the stiff arm. And Zay comes back for the ball. What a play. What a play. Man, this Zay Flowers about to get paid. He's about to get paid. Let's see. Yeah, that's a catch. Oh, that is a catch. No doubt about it. Really nice play from Lamar. Really nice play from Zay. Look at that stiff arm. Something's up with Myles Garrett right now. All right, so it'll be up 2-1. Oh, that was close. All right. Derrick Henry with the run. Gonna get brought down. Man, Henry's found nothing today. That'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. So, I have to put the Baltimore Ravens have entered the 4th quarter. It's go time. It's where things can get crazy. Man. That Zay catch was awesome. All right, now I guess the nerves start to kick in with this 4th quarter, right? Oh, man. Yeah, look, Browns defense. I see B more talking about it here. Browns defense is good. I've been saying it all show. I agree. The Browns defense is a lot better than the Bills defense. They have stars on that unit, all three levels. And that's part of the reason why I think that it's been hard for Derrick Henry today. Now, is that an excuse? No, it's not. Like, the Ravens should be, and look, it's 20-10 right now. They're still up 2 possessions. Hopefully it'll be 3 soon. It's just, again, just a really weird game. Just a weird game. Yep, fourth quarter. I'm saying, get you nervous, Penny. I hear you. On a scale of 1 to 10, what's the nerve level for the fourth quarter right now? I'm at like an 8. It's not the Bills, so I feel a little better, but at the same time, it's like, man, that fourth quarter, an RSR 20-10 at the end of the third quarter right now. So I have the score thingy here. We figured out it works, although it's a little delayed. So we're going to try to get the background up and running next week, at least as best as I can. Oh, man. This game, AFC North games are always so weird. Like, it doesn't matter how good you are, how bad you are. Just wild. And look, I've not been a fan of Monken's play calling today either. Monken just, yeah. Oh, I just saw the mistake from the Steelers rookie Caleb Johnson in the end zone, giving the Seahawks a touchdown. That is bad. Yeah, all right, so they're showing Myles Garrett the play that he might have gotten shaken up on. All right, 2nd and 8. Lamar across the field. Zay Flowers. Pay him whatever he wants. His ability to get open, his ability to make something out of nothing after the catch, yards after catch ability. You got to pay him. This is the receiver you should extend. You did Bateman. That was a receiver you should have extended as well, but Flowers is the whole different beast. Toss play to Henry. Good blocking up front. Nice little chunk. This is where the Ravens need to just bleed the clock down. Player game. All right, let's get another touchdown here. Oh, Lamar with the keeper. Oh, wait, he's going to maybe throw it. Oh, that ball got tipped. That was, all right. All right. That was a, oh, but there's a flag. It looks like there might be holding. Something. On the defense, possibly? Another offensive, two offensive pass interferences in the same game. That on Andrews. Oh, they're gonna move the ball back. Wait. Oh, I guess they accepted it. Okay. All right. Well, 2nd and 14. I guess they accepted the penalty. All right. Lamar going deep. Tez again. Tez touchdown. 3 career catches. 3 touchdowns for Tez Walker. This man can only score touchdowns. Tez Walker, only touchdowns. Now, just throw the ball to Tez every time. It's a touchdown every time. That's 3 career catches, 3 touchdowns. That is unreal. 3 career NFL catches. 3 career NFL touchdowns. Man. All right, hey, you know what? Next drive. Right to Tez for number 4. 4 career catches, 4 career touchdowns. Let's go. Great way to send a message. You're back up 3 possessions. Let's go. This is the plan, hopefully, is for D-Hop to obviously have an impact as a veteran like we've seen, but then Tez to eventually take over that wide receiver 3 spot. What a weird game. What a weird game. Yeah, and yep, I see the Torrey. Yeah, I see Torrey. Yep, Torrey was the guy that had 3 catches for 3 touchdowns. Now that was in one game. Tez has obviously 2 in one game. The 3rd last year. But a lot of people, Torrey and Tez conversation. Yeah, so look, Ravens general manager Eric DeCosta said he saw similarities between Tez Walker and Torrey Smith. Right? How do you spell similarities? Tez Walker, first 3 career NFL catches went for touchdowns. So did Torrey Smith's. Then we find a picture of Tez Walker. Right here. And then we find a picture of Torrey Smith. Ravens. See, this is the behind the scenes. We go right here. It's the kickoff. Going to be returnable. And Jerome Ford is stopped right around the 30-yard line. How do you spell similarities? Okay. Crazy how life works sometimes, right? 1st and 10 for the Browns. Joe Flacco with the handoff to Quinshaw Junkins. Picks up a few yards. Second and 6. Let's check down to Sampson for a Browns 1st down. Such a cool story, too. The Tez Walker game. I love it. 27-10 Ravens. Oh, Owe off the edge. That looked like a hold. Owe got there quickly. Flacco had a check. This is the thing. There's definitely a hold on Owe there. Owe got quick pressure. Quick win here for Owe on DeJuan Jones or on Cornelius Lucas. Yeah, just ripped him. Textbook hold. Good call. It's going to be 1st and 20. Browns are going to, I assume, pick up something here. Yep, just a quick check down to Judkins again. Judkins going to turn it up the field. Gets some yards back. Awuzie ends up with the football, but nothing doing. Harbaugh is screaming at someone. Flacco again. Check down King Joe Flacco, man. How I've missed you. This brings back memories. I'm reminiscing hard on the Joe Flacco Ravens days right now. All right, 3rd and 1. Brown sending off to Dylan Sampson, who had a hole up the middle. Roquan, though, stops him before he can get anything other than the first down. Look, this would be a big one if the Ravens pick it up, right? Like, they can, and again, game's not over, but assuming they do win this game, it's a big win. It's a weird win, but it's a big win. Joe just throws it up. Can't do anything about it. Oh, Miami's actually winning this game against New England. Thought they were done. Flacco to Judy. I think he shuffled across for a first down. Yep, 1st and 10. Again, you feel good because you're up 3 possessions, but you cannot stop playing the game. Cannot stop playing the game. All right, 1st and 10. Ravens send some pressure on Joe. Joe airs it out deep. Judy. No. Judy can't make that play. Nope. Oh, and now is there another big return? No way. Wow, that New England-Miami game is crazy. Marlon Humphrey in the locker room. He's back on the sideline trying to get loose, apparently. So, oh boy. All right, Joe, 2nd and 10. Floats it up. Who is that? I don't know who that is. Oh, it's Jerome Ford. Judy injured? His finger, maybe? I don't know. Oh, Keon Martin off the edge. Pressure's not getting home. Joe still can't find anything and cannot get the ball to Cedric Tillman. Going to be 4th down here. I think you got to go for this. You're down 17. You don't have to. You can get the field goal and hope your defense tightens up. But look, as bad as the Ravens offense has been in a lot of spots today, I don't know if you want to trust that. Especially because it's not a chip-in shot for this kicker who, again, not great. All right, 4th and 6. Joe looking. Oh, that ball's down. Oh, that ball's out. Roquan's going to take it. Roquan, he's going to score. Touchdown, Ravens. Let's go. Roquan Smith, beast of a game. Look, this is the player the Ravens traded for. Was that Tavius who forced that ball out? Yeah, he's losing it. He's losing it. Nice play by Tavius. You see Steve Bisciotti and Ray Lewis talking right there. All right, let's see. This angle could be better. That's pretty bang bang. That's pretty bang bang. We're going to have to see. And look, for a defense that prides themselves on turnovers and wants to pride themselves on turnovers, what you like to see. And good play by Tavius, too. Ravens defense, I'm declaring it. They're back. They're back. It's bang bang. We'll see. Either way, Ravens get the ball back. Good play by Tavius. Although, look, this needed to happen, and I'm glad the Ravens are beating up on Joe. But it is tragic. Man, well, hey, if you want more Ravens content, be sure you check in Locked On Ravens after. We're going to do the instant reaction post-game show. And then we're going to have the Locked On Ravens squad show. Going to have a lot. Let's see. Did the call? Yep. Looks like it's good. First defensive fumble return touchdown since November 8, 2020 against the Colts. Wow. 33-10. Ravens are dominating this game. Defense has been huge. Tyler Loop with the extra points. We're going to get our first Cooper Rush snaps. Maybe Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush. See, I think we're having fun now. That was awesome. Heck of a play. Yeah, that look cannot blow this lead. I'm not relaxing. I feel good, but obviously the game's not over, right? We know that. All right, here's the return for the Browns. 25-yard line, not bad. Now the Browns have to air this ball out. They have to. All right, Joe Flacco. Oh, big win for Tavius Robinson is doing his thing. He got a quick win again. Second down, they hand the ball off. Dylan Sampson. Was that Roquan again? Dude, Roquan is balling. All right, Joe, check down, 1st and 10. There's Jerry Jeudy. Yes, Hamilton swipes him down. 7:14 to go. Joe again floats that ball. Oh, Nate Wiggins with the hit. Nate can lay the wood, man. I'll tell you. That was a hospital ball by Joe, by the way. He just floated that up. Joe, 3rd and 5, runs around. He's not, nothing doing. Oh, man. All right, 4th and 5. Cleveland has to go for this one. Oh, that clock's getting low. 2, 1, 0. Oh, and the delay a game. All right, so 4th and 10 now. Still got to go for it. Here we go. Joe throws it. Nice play. TJ Tampa on Jerry Jeudy. Man, they're flying around today. They're flying. And this is what I said. If you listen to me on Locked On Ravens throughout the week, I said the ceiling of the Browns offense is just not high. The Ravens is. So even when they play terribly, like the Ravens offense was not good today in a vacuum, but they still put up points. The Browns, if they don't get it going and the defense swarms like they do, the Ravens defense, this is what happens. This is exactly the script. Exactly the script. Yeah, I see Tua had a rough interception. Defense and special teams stepped up for the Ravens big today. Hopefully the offense can get one more TD here. Here's Henry. Oh, there's Delpit on Henry. Look at that. I'm sure Henry's going to have some very interesting comments after the game about his performance. Humphrey has a groin injury and his questionable return. Groin injuries can be tough. Hopefully that's not serious. They need Marlo this year, especially with Jair and that whole situation. Something to talk about as well. All right, let me watch the Tua play. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, that was bad. All right, 2nd and 9 for the Ravens. Back to the game. 2nd and 9 for the Ravens. All right, Lamar airs it out for D-Hop. A lot of hand fighting there. Who are they going to call that on? I hope it's the Browns. Yeah, the Browns. It was a lot of hand fighting, but the Browns defender impeded Hopkins' progress. So, yeah. Yeah, it's the impediment. It's both guys were fighting, but you're seeing Hopkins try to jump for the ball and he just can't because he's being held. So, good call. All right, 1st and 10. Henry. Yeah, geez, rough game for Henry. Rough game for the O-line and run blocking as well. I'm sure we're going to see some stuff on tape. Second down. Lamar back to throw. Airs it out. DeAndre Hopkins. Oh, he got that one. That's in the end zone. That's the touchdown. 41. Hopefully with the extra points. DeAndre Hopkins is not washed. He's not washed. What a throw, too. What a throw. What a catch. All right, now I feel comfortable saying this game is over now. I feel comfortable saying this game is over. A lot of guys with 100% touchdown percentages on this team right now. DeAndre Hopkins, or I guess his first one wasn't a touchdown, but regardless, a lot of people. Unreal. Now we're having fun. Now we're having fun. We're going to have fun on the post-game show, too. So be sure you check it out about 15 to 30 minutes after the final whistle. Going to get everything situated for that. Then we're going to have the squad show after that. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button, video form, audio form. All right, I've been changing my title on the post-game show forever. Roquan Smith dominates DeAndre Hopkins, Tez Walker explode in big Baltimore Ravens win over Browns. Right? It's 99 characters. Or maybe I could do explodes and then arrives. It's 98. Yeah, see, now we'll see. You need to get the title under 100 characters or at 100 characters. Oh, it's arrived. So I'm at 102 right now. All right. We got Dylan Gabriel snaps. Hand off to Quinson Judkins. Judkins up the middle. Yeah. Right. Okay. Quinson Judkins breaks it. First effort was not there. Keep foot on the gas. Okay, Judkins could not get anything going there. Nice play by Aeneas Peebles. Very nice, very nice, very nice. I love it. And yeah, look, best scoring offense in the league, 40 plus in both games. Good sign. I could not agree more. Could not agree more. Great sign. Even though, look, the offense didn't really play their best today. And look, I get that they were gifted possessions and gifted 6. And I guess, you know, the defense also scored 6. But the fact that they put up all those points still, it's a good sign. Handoff. Looks like the Browns are just trying to get out of here. They're running the ball. Yep. Paulo Squad shows on YouTube. So we will, it's under a separate playlist, just Locked On Ravens Squad show on the page. So again, we're going to have the instant reaction right after this, and then we'll go right into the squad show after that. That's again myself, former Ravens receiver Kadri Ismail, and Sam and Joku. So it's fun. So like 6 straight hours of Ravens content. Look, we got finally it updated 41 to 10. 41 to 10. We got it going. Got it going. All right, Dylan Gabriel, first pass, a complete. Oh, no. Oh, Keon Martin forced the fumble out of bounds. Nice play. Yeah, so I mean, Kyle Hamilton's out of the game. You don't want to have any other injuries. I'm worried about Marlon, but hopefully he'll be all right. Van Noy as well. They lost 2 key defenders today. If those are going to cause those guys to miss time, so don't want to risk it with anybody else. Got a Mike Greensack. Be electric. Jerome Ford up the middle. Yeah, tackling. All right, these top guys aren't in. Roquan's not in. Man. I might have to try 3 people on the thumbnail. I might have to put Roquan, DeAndre Hopkins, and Joe on the thumbnail for this one. The Rays having a blast. Everybody's having fun. Look at this. Look at this. I love it. I love it. Let's check in on my fantasy team again. Oh, wow. I'm getting demolished here. Well, I'd rather take a Ravens win than a fantasy win. So that's fine by me. Fine by me. It's because Jared Goff had 43 points. Wow, yeah, the Lions, that team's coming to Baltimore next week. Got to be prepared for them. Much better offense than Cleveland. So, yeah, got to be prepared for them. Big primetime Monday night game. Got to figure it out. Oh, man. Man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Well, this has been fun. Again, I love doing these watch-alongs. Again, this is only our 5th one. We did 3 in the preseason, and obviously this is the 2nd one of the regular season. Appreciate everybody for being here. It's been really fun. Again, game's not over, but we're getting there, 2 minutes to go. And oh, wait, now why is it rubbing it in? Why is it doing this to me? This is not okay. Why is this doing this to me? It's making me relive pain. It's making me relive pain. We don't like that. We don't like that. We don't like that. All right. Well, this game is practically. Oh yeah, what is love? I know. I don't know why it's doing it. The game's not even over yet. It's not even cycling through scores. I don't even know what the deal is. That's pretty rude, for being honest. Pretty rude. So man, I mean, look, this was an awesome game. Offense sputtered at times, but team still found a way to score 41. Defense stepped up. Special teams stepped up. 2nd and 2 here. Isaiah Bond gets the call out of bounds there. But again, you score 41 points in this one, 40 points in week 1. You feel pretty good about that in general. Wow, Lions put up 50 on the Bears. Oh my Lord. I want to see that Lamar Joe embrace. I need to see them have a good moment together off the field, on the field as the game ends. All right. Dylan Gabriel, easy touchdown to Dylan Sampson. I think the Browns should just start game. I don't understand why they're starting Flacco, but it is what it is. So Ravens backups again. We're in the preseason again. Is what's going on here? We're in the preseason again. So, all right, 41-17. Can the Ravens blow a historic lead? No, they're not. They're not gonna. I think they should play Gabriel or Sanders. Either one. Yeah, I mean, look, I get that. It's tough. Like giving up 7 in garbage time. I understand it. Like it's difficult. But you know what? Those are the backups, not the starters, so I'm okay with it. I'm fine. I'm all right. It is what it is. $150, they can just run the clock down and use timeouts, and that'll be that. That'll be that. Man, there's still time in that. There's still 5 minutes to go in that Lions game. Oh my, wow. I forgot to do my update tweets. Not on Delpit, on Jerry Judy. Update tweets are my favorite. I'm not going to do it on Delpit because they actually did a good job of stopping Delpit, but need to find my Jerry Judy one. All right, here's Tylan Wallace. Now to the 30. it was rough to start in terms of the Cooper Rush kneeling it out. It was tough to start in terms of the offense. Defense held their own for the majority, but a win is a win. You put up 41 points. You always feel good about it. Ravens are back. They did what they were supposed to do. Was a weird way to do it, but they certainly got it done. Ravens will, win this one 41-17. 41-17. I love it. Big win for the Ravens to move to 1-1. Up next, a much more formidable Lions team on Monday nights. Monday nights. I love it. Well, everyone's having fun now. And there we go. All right, there's Joe. Where's Lamar? Where are they at? I love it. Oh, there's Stanley. There's Lamar. They're hugging it out. Love it. All right. Well, I think they're showing the Bengals and Jaguars game. So that's going to do it for the watch along. Again, appreciate everybody for being here and for tuning in. Again, be sure to check out the instant reaction show we're going to have right after this one, as we're just going to dive into everything that happened in the game. So appreciate everybody. Again, we're going to have this watch along again on Monday night. We're going to have the same game day routine, but the game day routine is not over for today. So again, be sure you check out the instant reaction show and the Locked On Ravens squad show. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button in video form, subscribe to the show in audio form as well. And I'll see you right back here soon on Locked On Ravens.